Hello, monstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War, 3 Kingdoms, 8 Princes, and the Sima Yue Campaign. It's going to be the end of, what's his name? Sima Yan, there he is. Sima Yan over in the distance now. 2 things you'll be excited to learn. 1, I've remembered to install the mods. Yes, that's right. After only 5 episodes. Boom, drop in the mic. The other thing is that... There we go. To be honest, I was a little bit worried that the mods hadn't worked. And I was humming, the mods don't work, they just make you worse, under my breath. But in fact, no, because what I was worried about was the dueling mod wasn't working. And to be honest, I'm still not 100% sure it does. So basically, I'll be able to duel Wei Ting Pei over here, but not Sima Yan, and I don't know why. Because... both appear to be the same strength rank. The other thing is that, well, you'll see. So anyway, the second point is that if you have been watching Janet on occasion, then hello, welcome. Janet gave up his Sima Yue campaign. He just wasn't having very much fun. He kind of got into a position where he felt he was stagnating, decided to give it up, which I think is a brave choice. The thing is, if you're in it, you're playing campaign and you're not enjoying it, I think giving it, just... You play games to enjoy yourself. You don't want to be playing a campaign that you're not enjoying. So he's decided to finish him. He's now playing a Sima Jiong campaign. He gave me a nice little shout out. So if you want to see Sima Jiong wearing his glorious leopard print, then absolutely go and have a look at Janet's channel. I'll put a link in the description because he's a lovely guy. Go on there, throwing shade, and here comes Faye. We're going to duel Faye with Yue. This is literally Sima Yue's first duel, because pretty much every other time, no characters wanted to duel him. Now, his stats suggest that he should be able to absolutely murder this person, because look at this. He's got 2.9k normal damage, 1.7k armor piercing damage. He's got 59% melee evasion and 50% armor, whereas his opponent is, I'm going to be honest, trash. Absolute trash. Complete and utter garbage. However, it does seem to be a little bit closer than one would have thought at first. Now, there was... Not enough, I think. Well, literally none at this point. Watch out for watch out for your headpiece. Yue, don't... You'll be fine. Okay, the rest of our army is now advancing. Archers are moving up. Guan's moving in to assist. Heilun is, of course, injured. Guan rescued Heilun. Apparently, Heilun got injured. I don't know, maybe he stubbed his foot or something. But anyway, he's decided he is not coming to battle. He's got a doctor's note to say that he's not allowed to come out and play. So as you can see, Sima Yue is winning this fight, but only just. There we go. Blood everywhere. Lovely stuff. A nice win there, but much closer than it should have been. Our cavalry has hit the enemy flank. We've got the enemy cavalry surrounded. Locked them out before they can actually do any damage. And our infantry now advancing up the hill. Our archers are already doing some pretty stunning amount of damage. Look at this. All these dead bodies. They've got a lovely orange outfit though. That's glorious. I really like that. I think I like that more than my white. Just like that. In come our raiders. And some of our cavalry has been freed up from dealing with these units. You can see these units of Saber militia breaking. I think there's some mounted militia there breaking as well. Yes, that's good. Our archers are picking on units as they retreat away from the battle, away from the front line. They get picked off by our archers. Our cavalry is now chasing down enemy archers into the forest. They're straight in to our archers, into our archer fire. Not the best. I've tried to stop that. That seems to be okay. We're doing all right there. Sima Yan, he went a bit mad because of the whole losing his friend thing. And Sima Yue is chasing him down, trying to deal with him, but he doesn't have much health. He's actually taking quite a beating. So far, though, so good. The the reinforcements we got from the garrison are on the left flank here. So actually, I don't really care what happens to them, because if they all die, they'll just replenish, and that's fine. Our main army is actually on the right flank, and as you can see, we're just rolling up the right flank. Cavalry now coming back into the fight from the forest, smashing into the rear of this G militia and just absolutely carving them to pieces. There's blood everywhere, dust everywhere. I love the graphics in this game. And as our units just roll up the flank, you see smashing into the back, well, just gently brushing into the back of this G militia unit, chopping them down. That's going to cause a morale loss because they're being attacked in the rear. They're already wavering. There we go. And as we break these units, we get more and more units freed up to go and surround the last little blob. Some archers are actually just opening fire on some of the garrison archer unit, but that's not going to work very well for them, because here come yet more of our infantry. So this last little blob, all that's left, doing their best to hold on, but now we've got units of cavalry free. You can see lots of dead bodies littering the ground here. Some of our units chasing off the enemy. Still a unit of saved militia there, just holding on. Cavalry coming careering into the back of that unit. Sima Yue is taking quite a lot of damage. He's still trying to chase after Sima Jiong, but he's doing that annoying thing of just running in every direction. He kind of overshoots quite a bit. I think he got a nice hit in there. That took off quite a lot of damage. He's got Wisdom of the River debuffing him, so he's got minus melee evasion and armor. So basically, he's a sure hit whenever Sima Yue decides to... Look, he goes and hits him and then runs off into the distance. You're not jousting, mate. Just go and smash his face in. It's easy. And the enemy army is broken and is running for the hills. Sima Jiong's still alive. But because this army marched, I don't think they'll be alive for much longer. Okay, well, that went okay. And
is due. Let the wine flow.
Exactly, we captured this guy. Now, we don't actually have many strategists. He's modest, he's tough, he's stalwart. He's friends with Sima Jiong. However, we could maybe bring him on board. No, you're on.
We have need of courageous warriors.
We do. We do. And now we have one... Well, I mean, considering he just betrayed his own lord and master, he's probably not someone to be massively trusted, but we're fine. Let's take the replenishment, because that would be quite useful. And you're just going to have a heart attack and die in the river. Fair enough. Good. Every so often, you just have to have a little heart attack. So, Sima Lun requested Ju Ro join their war. Good stuff there. Faction secession, Sima Jiong. It's been succeeded by Fei Tingpei. And Fei Tingpei... What? Well, new heir has taken over the... Oh, he's new heir. Right, okay. And then we got the... That thing. Good. And apparently Guan is humility. Due to their very nature, the truly humble are rarely spoken of. The work this court noble produces proves they do... So, wait, Guan has rescued He Lun from certain death. He's back now, but he got injured and she carried him away to safety. And now she didn't want anything for it. She just did it. Didn't ask for any thanks. Look how happy He Lun. He's just like, what a lady. What a person to have in your side. What a comrade. Oh.
Troops.
So good. Right, okay, let's take bravery, because that'll give our own troops charge negation, which means that... there we go. Right, so it negates the charge bonus for attackers. So cavalry charging into them, nothing. Gonna just bounce right off them. So... Now, I think taking the city is going to be the best option. So let's... Can we... If we head into the river, are we still going to replenish? Okay, good. No, not there.
Setting sail. Navigating course.
Okay. Do we heal more in the city?
I have arrived.
Yes. Okay. What I could do with is a vanguard who could do an assignment to do good things. Plus 10 satisfaction. Yeah. Okay. What? Okay. Do we have any good vanguards? What are you? Impeccable. Okay, fulfilled. Sure. Did someone say something about Heilun? Heilun, what traits do you have, my little friend? I can't see them there, can I? I have to go through here. Right. Is it there? No, military. No. What am I thinking of? Someone tell me what I'm thinking of here. Right, I'm thinking of the traits, right? Yes. So character, personal... Right. So, advisor, heir or faction leader. 20% campaign movement right. Effect is applied faction-wide. Holy shit. 20% campaign movement range. That is huge. No wonder he's looking so happy with himself. Right. Sima, you're not getting on with anyone, really. I think what we're going to do is we're going to... Right. Okay, so... Let's think about this. Who wanted him?
A joy to see you.
Yes. Also, if I get rid of you... Hang on. Marriage. Can we... Yeah, no. Can I not marry him away? Oh, I can't actually... I can't do a quick deal for marriage. That seems wrong. That's reforms. That's the wrong one. Oh, I'm all over the place. Right, negotiate. Sima Wei. No, I want to negotiate with you.
May our talks bear fruit.
Yes. Offer marriage. No. There's got to be a quick way of doing this. And
Excellent. Talk.
Sima Jiong.
Welcome, friend.
Offer marriage. Right. Do you... Oh, you don't want... Who wanted him? It was this... It was Sima Ru, wasn't it? You.
A welcome sight.
Oh, apparently you've already married someone. That's awkward.
Friend.
Okay, can't get rid of my heir. That's unfortunate. I kind of want to. Heilun would be better. Maybe shall I just banish him? Just banish my son. Would that come back to bite me in the arse? Probably be fine, wouldn't it? I think everyone else is pretty happy. Yeah, you're pretty happy. I mean, you know, general discontent. I mean, you know, how... I mean, he'll get over it, won't he?
Lord, how can I serve?
He'll get over it, probably. So, let's... Right, you don't get nice things, SimRP, because basically you're gone. Bye. Okay, well, that was obviously unfortunate. You need to be... Promote. How do I make him... I need to adopt him, don't I? Family tree. You. Adopt. How do I adopt? I need 4,000. My tech sell. Oh, fuck him. He'll be fine. He'll be alright. Okay, I need 4k. Which I've almost got anyway. General rebels. Where is he? Is he? Still bring champion, blah blah blah. It's fine. Did he actually... Hang on. Is he around, or is he actually outside the city, or is he just buggered off? He just wandered off. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. Let's go. Okay, he's gone. Lovely. I've got a red stallion as well, so literally everything's looking up. Holy balls. Let's... I feel like... Let's give you some better armor, because you're now obviously the heir to our kingdom. You've got that. Could take it off you. Yes. I want that. equip. That's going to help our replenishment, which we need. So, good. Okay. That could be... I mean, some people might consider that to be bad form. I, however, see it as fine. He'll get over it. One day, he'll look back at this and go, thank you for banishing me, Dad. He'll say it. Don't worry. So... Available. Oh, I want an administrator. Let's go available. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Red Stallion, sure. Killed in battle. Fine. Spy events. Spies that infiltrate. Apparently found a small city. Gonna be honest, mate. Small city's not hard to find. So get, maybe do something more useful. Like if you find hidden weapons of mass destruction, let me know. Until otherwise, I kind of know where cities are. Thanks, but it's probably fine. Okay. I don't want to spend any more money. Well, I could spend money, couldn't I? Someone said about the tea. If you don't have tea, which we do have tea, don't we? We've got tea at the moment, haven't we? Have we? Yeah, we've got tea. Okay, so if you don't have the tea, it actually reduces the income by 50%. But at the moment, I think we're fine. So that's okay. Right. Good. Right, we're just going to wait to replenish. Then I need to get a new guy for this army. I'm sure we can find someone. Look, Jiao here. He's a poacher. Apparently he's a Shoutane. That's nice. We can get him on board, can't we? Yeah, he'd be fine. We'll get him. But that we're going to have to wait till next term because obviously we need to...
Come join us in our war on chaos.
Against the... No.
We withdraw it then.
Yeah, you withdraw it. Although I do love your hat.
Read and review.
You want to join the coalition. Now, Zhu Rou and Sima Jiong are actually come around, and I'm going to say sure, why not?
This has been very encouraging.
You're welcome. What a nice man. So we need to get Helan, adopt him, and then we can make him our heir. And then everything's fine. Sima Yong signed a peace treaty with Sima Jiong. Good stuff. The Qin Empire declared war on that guy, but we don't really care. A competition. You are treated to a demonstration from 3 talented courtiers. One paints an evocative landscape, another recites a moving verse, and a third hits a target from 400 meters blindfolded. They look to you to judge who was best and who should be rewarded. So, looks like Ji has created some lovely poetry. Guan is an archer, and Pei is a painter. So now obviously, realistically, what I should do is make this decision based on who I think's done best. But happy wife, happy life. So I'm tempted to just reward the painter, which would give me a little spirits. But I do kind of want the wealth. I mean, more wealth, better, right? 15% income from all sources, 2 available trade agreements, maximum. I mean, that. I'm tempted by that. Do we reward the extra campaign movement range? That would effectively mean we had 25% increased movement range. Plus Guan. I mean, she rescued Helan, our heir, our very heir, our very soon-to-be flesh and blood. She rescued him and was very humble about it. So let's reward the archer. Yeah. The archer displayed a preternatural skill. The reward goes to her. Lovely. Okay, so we've got an eavesdropper. Another one. They keep popping up. Could be the same one. We do keep selling them, and they do keep coming back. Maybe it's like the old scam. You sell someone like a racing pigeon, and of course it just comes home again. Could be. We've got some more people have joined us. That's good. Good to see. Don't have to worry about that. Character developments we've seen. Spy. What's the spy doing? Apparently you found a livestock farm. Well, that's just... Good job. You found some cows. Have a pat on the back. Fuck knows. Right, family tree. Helan. Let's adopt him. Do we want... Hang on, who's this? Oh, Sima Mao. Oh, yes, because Sima Mo, he's a brother? Apparently he is. Sima Cao, Sima Bishop, Sima Jiang over there. Good stuff. Sima P, yeah. Yep, he's not coming back. So let's adopt. Let's adopt him. We've adopted him. Good stuff. And then we make him faction heir. 20% campaign movement range. It does increase our retinue upkeep by 10%, which is quite a bit. But I mean, 25 charge speed, 20% campaign movement. I'm thinking we're just going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. Cuts into our income a little bit, but I'm okay with that. We could also marry him. He's 39, so he's not a spring chicken, is he? Could we? We go family tree. Can I marry someone from there? Do Guan? How old is Guan again? I've forgotten. Maybe a budding romance. 49. 49 and 39. 10 years difference. That seems fine, doesn't it? That seems okay. She rescued him and was very humble about it. And a budding romance blossomed. That is truly a story for the ages, isn't it? So let's get these two hitched. Boom. Ah, glorious. Okay, fantastic. So we've got a lovely marriage going on there. That's all fantastic. Everyone in our government is currently a love-in. Look at this. Everyone's super happy. That's lovely. We have a chancellor. Character is part of your faction council. Provincial advisor. That would give... Okay. Administrate... We do... Do we have...
Let desire shape and guide passion.
Yeah, indeed. I think this is probably a better... So Guam would give 40 income from commerce, silk and spice, and an income from industry as well, which seems like the best. So let's get Guan in here, something like that. That's going to help out. Okay, lovely. This is I feel like I'm getting my feet under here. This is going very well. Okay, so I want to grab a new person. Don't have the money. Spent it all on adopting someone. Why does adoption cost so much? It's all the paperwork. Has to be. So I'm kind of thinking we should probably hold off. Or do we? Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and take... We're going to head for the city and try and take it ASAP, because I reckon we can probably do it. And there's no actual armies in the city, so we should be able to siege it down pretty quickly. That then leaves them with very little under their control. They've currently lost the copper mine, so they've just got the salt mine, which means next we need to take on Rohan Shen, who's this guy here, so we need to move in that direction. So as long as we need an army up in the north, so we need to get old Sao Su over here. We need to get him a proper army so that he can defend our north. Transition your coalition to a military alliance. No one likes that idea, Sima Lun. You are barking up the wrong tree.
Wisdom reveals a kindred spirit.
Well, thanks, I think. Not 100% sure what was going on.
Marriage forms strong relations.
Does it? What do you want? Arranged marriage. Sima K to Jining Shu. Okay, you want their character. Wait, you want? We will receive payment from Sima. Sima Yu offers them. Their character will join your faction. You want to get rid of Sima Ki, do you? Do I want him? Are you just trying to get rid of him? I mean, I guess if you're going to pay me for it. Alright.
We are in concert then.
Sure. I could always banish him later. Sima A, sign a peace treaty with Sima Wei. Okay, Sima A, sign a peace treaty with Qin Empire. Coalition behind military alliance. Sima Ying and that guy. Sima Yong and Zhou Ru, war, that guy, something. Marriage, apparently someone's got married. I wasn't really... Oh, that one. Yeah, that was fine. Ancillary game, we've got a stone rooster. Ah, fantastic. A rooster, but it's not going to keep us awake. Well, it's not going to wake us up in the morning. Brilliant. That's the best kind of rooster.
Attack!
Right. Let's get one of them. Continue the siege. Gonna be honest, don't think it's going to be a big problem. Don't think they're going to have a big enough army to realistically take us on. Right, we're upgrading that. Once that's upgraded, that's going to be pretty unassailable. We do want to get... I can upgrade it. That would give us more commerce, wouldn't it? A lot more commerce. 5 turns, though. It's beefy. Let's get you getting some more influence. We're not. How much trade are we? How much income are we getting from trade here? So commerce is 323. Peasantry is 56. So the answer is not a lot. Here though, 710. So we're getting quite a bit from both. And down here we're getting quite a lot from commerce. So if we send new down here and increase our commerce by 75%, that's gonna be bringing in the big bucks. Gonna bring the big bucks, and then we can get some proper lads, some proper armies in here. I kind of want to get this, but I think going for the lodge there is... I think what we need an army, right? Because if we don't have an army, things are not going to go well. So do we get Jiao here? Get Jiao? You're not going to be very happy. Sima K here. What are you like? Because like you are the newbie. We haven't actually seen what you're like. What are you? So you're agile. Brilliant. You're coordinated. Cool. And you're tough. Nice. You've actually got plus 20 melee evasion. Holy shit, you're actually going to be pretty good. Where's stats? There we are. So you've got 38 melee evasion base. That's actually not bad. You're a commander though, which is a shame, because if you were like... If you were a champion, that would be amazing. But you're not. So what are you? You are creative, fiery, and enigmatic. All pretty good. You worked for Sima Lun though. Do I trust you? Do we just go with it? What about you? Lang Liao. Healthy. Concerned. Okay. Ambitious. Yeah, that's not very good. Do we... Okay, we're just going to go for it. We're just going to go for it. It could be a mistake, but we're just going to go for it. Let's get some spear boys in there. That army is not the best, but it's getting there. Slowly but surely, it's getting there. Let's... what does Expert of the Palace give? A Foreman, which we don't have. Okay, let's give you... Why would a Stone Rooster? I literally have no idea why that would be a thing, so... Fine. Do we actually have any weapons or anything? We've got nothing, do we? Just limited. People's Justice. That would be quite good for... Hang on. Where is Heilun? Because obviously he's our heir. So we want to give him someone who's going to... +5 cover. We could give him the Inspector. What have you got? 4 cunning. If I remove you and we give you the officer, because that's going to give us... Wait, don't we have those anyway? Because we've got... So I'm not sure about. So pike wall, shield wall, hollow square, turtle. So we don't actually get those particular... So we don't get... Oh, we get the hollow square. I don't think we need it. You are, however, managing a commandery. So actually, if we give this labour recruiter to you, that'll help. So let's do that. Heilun, we don't have any... I could give you 2 swords. That would lower your expertise. But what we can do is just give you that. Which is fine. I want to give you 2 swords. Don't feel like it's going to really massively help you. It's... I feel like... Let's give you an axe. Let's give you an axe. Happy with the axe. Okay, so... I'm going to move on that city, finish it off. We need to recruit another army up here. What do you want? Zhong Xinjing. Who is that? Zhong Shen... Oh, this guy over here. I don't think she is a threat. Because it looks like she's surrounded. So you know what? I'm going to say absolutely. No, I'm not. I'm going to... I mean, that's fine.
We are in concert then.
Yes. Did I have a trade agreement with that person? Cannot remember. Probably should have checked that beforehand. This is just the kind of reason I shouldn't be allowed to lead an empire. Right, we do have a small army moving on us. I'm not overly concerned about that. Sima Jiong requested Sima Yue join their war, which they did. That's because that's me. Sima Yong declared war on Sima Yue. Fair enough. Faction Regency. Sima Ji. Okay. Faction destroyed. Sure. A friendly drink. The evening is quiet, but for the crackling of fires and the murmur of the soldiers. As you pass the camp, some comrades invite you to drink with them and talk as the last day's light ebbs away. That's Guan again. Ah, absolutely accept the offer. Bloody Guan, what a lady. Apparently you've found the livestock again. Yeah, you found the same. Right, good. You found the same cows again. I'm starting to think G may not be the best. She's not Changbo 007 material, is she?
To war!
Do we just go? Fuck it, I'm just going to delegate it. It's fine.
Picture victory, and it will be
Ow.
yours.
Mother. Okay.
It is ours by right.
Right. There's an army over there, but
I cannot.
how's our farmland? Farmland is not great, but their army is pretty terrible.
What do you wish, my lord?
So let's repair all this gubbins. How many peeps? We don't get any replenishment bonus, which is a slight problem. Do we have... I think I had a trade agreement with the person I just declared war on. So, do I? How do I find out how many trade agreements I have and how many I'm using? That's the question. Not sure. Food's fine. Treasury, harvest, blah, 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 blah. Can we see who we have? Trade currently. Right. So we're making trade with Sima Jiong, Qin Empire, Sima Yao, and Sima Wei. That's okay. I wonder what's happened to old Sima P, the old... who's he working for now? Sima Liang. Who's over here somewhere. We have to keep an eye on him, make sure he's... you know, obviously we chucked him out of our faction, chucked him out of home. But... And obviously replaced him with a better model. But... And this is a big but I still care. I wanted to see him spread his wings. That's why I did it. It's tough love.
Welcome,
super tough love. Like the toughest love you've ever seen in your life. Just the most, like, extreme tough love. Let's get a trebuchet in there for fun. We're not going to have much money to play around with, but that's okay. You've just got the salt mine and that army, which means I think you are in a lot of trouble. Feel like...
Some things are better gained
What
through
do you want? Right, we'll give you an officer, right, and a cryptographer. Okay, but you'll give us money and expert's leather. I quite like the idea of the cryptographer. I just haven't really used it. Alright.
A profitable agreement.
Indeed. I kind of need the cash. Yeah, you're going to run away. I'm not overly surprised, to be honest, because, you know, your city's just fallen. And literally, you are next. Sima Jiong requested that. Why do you want all that help? Sima Qi apparently formed a coalition with Ruan Shen because they've got a lot in common. Mostly their faces. Begun the Clone Wars have. Zhong Xinjing, okay, sure, fine. A noble birth. Sima Jiong, apparently we've got one of them. Fiery versus enigmatic. As you are talking in the air, you overhear. So you're talking in the air. So you're taking in the air, you overhear a conversation between two colleagues. There is strength in mystery, my friend. Do not be so bold all the time, says the first. What? Cries the second. I do not see your point. My passion is irrepressible. I cannot contain my passion. Keep it in your pants, mate. The two make you laugh, but also pose an interesting question. I mean, both these people I don't really care about, so yeah, sure, enigmatic. Discretion is the better part of valor. You quietly bid them farewell. Bid them farewell, I believe, is the correct.
Unified in intention.
Okay, we want to keep healing up as we move. What we got here? We've got a secretariat. More influence. Okay. Wait, really? That actually gives influence. Holy shit. I didn't realise there's a building that gave you influence, but apparently it does. Does that even... Hang on. Hang on. What? Hang on. Doesn't... It says we get a special building for labour. Doesn't say influence gained by buildings, which is a bit weird. But sure. I think everyone here is fairly happy. Yeah, everyone's fairly happy. That's no big deal. Okay, food-wise, we're good. I think everything's pretty fine here. Getting some good amount of cash. Yeah, okay, cool. As soon as we take the salt mine, of course, that'll be a little bit better. Things are so far looking pretty rosy. Especially because our money jumped up quite considerably. What have you found this time? That's right. So you found the city, then you went to find the cows twice, and then you came back to the same fucking city. You know when you just get the feeling that someone really isn't pulling their weight? I'm really starting to feel that. So we got the expert's leather, that's fine. Ambush it. Wait, really? Okay, I'm not overly concerned about that, to be honest. We're not actually at war. We're at war with this faction over here, but because Sima Jiong is sort of all over them, I'm not overly concerned. And even if they do come this way, we've got Cao Su here. Untested army, obviously, but I think he's going to do fine. We're going to move down and finish off Lu down here, and then I think we're going to go for Ru Shen. Who are you at war with? Trade partners, okay. Your allies are Sima Qi, whoever the hell that is. Do we know them? I don't think we do. They're at war with the Qin Empire. Now, hang on, where are you? Ruan Shu. There you are. So you... Yeah, I think that should be fine. I think we're all right there. I think that's a good option. And what we want to do here is we want to get the... don't want to get the marketplace. I feel like I do. More income from commerce. It's going to piss the nobles off, but to be honest, who cares about them? I do... Yeah, let's get the tea parlour, because the tea parlour is going to be... It's going to bring in that extra cash, and I feel like we're in a good place now. We can get this second army up. Then we have Sima Yue. We can grab the salt mine, declare war on the brown guys. This guy, Ruan Shu. He's got a couple of territories down there, so we can grab those. There's this fish thing down. There's a fish port down here, which is that's someone different. That's the Qin Empire. So if we grab that and that, then we can potentially declare war on this guy. No, that's the Qin Empire. We don't want to declare war on the Qin Empire. How does the Qin Empire feel? I think the Qin Empire quite likes us. It's going down. War atrocities against our friends. I mean, come on. There's just a minor war atrocity. Get over it. It's fine. Okay, so that's the Qin Empire. I'm actually, you know what? That's probably okay. I mean, worst case, I reckon we could probably take the Qin Empire. I reckon we could. The only thing is we might be drawn... Now, I know Sima Jiong doesn't like the Qin Empire. So we could end up being dragged into a war, potentially. But if we can take this territory down here, if we can just build our territories up, we kind of got a good mix between farms, cities, trade ports, all that kind of good stuff. So we can just build that stuff up. Then we should be in a really, really good position. And tech's coming in nice and quickly now. That's records, that's not tech. This is tech. So we've got 145 research rates. We'll get another trade agreement and assignment, sorry, less corruption and an administrator position. So that's all good. So definitely. Also, we got this. We've got a chancellor. What does a chancellor do? Can you be a chancellor and a thingy? Income from peasantry. Okay. You're going to be fairly chill, aren't you? No, you can't be both. You're level 4, you're level 3, you're level 3. I feel like South Su probably not. What about Nu? Oh, G's different. I've been looking at the wrong person. Just, they look exactly the same. 54, 49. Yeah. Because that's just going to give extra money from peasantry, which I'm kind of fine with. So let's go. Who aren't you getting along with? Oh, you don't get along with Princess Pei or Sima Yue. Well, never mind. I'm sure you'll come around. That'll be fine. We'll finish off. We'll grab the salt mine, and then we'll make plans for our next expansion. But we've currently got quite a chunk of territory here. It might mean taking on Sima Wei or potentially the Qin Empire. I don't really want to fight the Qin Empire because the Qin Empire are quite strong, but we might not have a choice. But maybe we can get a coalition to join in and help us out, because I don't think many of them like the Qin Empire. So we might be able to actually talk them around into helping us and being able to take some big chunks out of their territory. I'm feeling pretty good about that.
A pleasure.
They are global rank 1 though. Their threat compared to you overwhelming. The allied strength compared to you similar. So if we can get our coalition to join in, we might be all right. Hang on, can we see who they are at war with? Qin Empire. So they're currently at war with Juro, Run Shen, Song Wei, Bai Ro, and Sima Lun. Well, that's probably why Sima Lun doesn't like him. Yeah, because he's over there. So he might have to talk our coalition into joining in. But that is going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode of the Sima Yue Campaign.